Here are 21 ways real estate agents are generating business. And this is from going through not only how our team in brokerage is doing, but also from all the agents and lab coat agents. What do we have, like over 300,000 agents between all our socials? So let's get into this one because this is important because the market is different in different areas. I would say 3 different markets, one with a lot of inventory, one with just the right amount, and one with almost no inventory. Prices are still going up. Welcome everyone. I'm Tristan. This is Your Daily Real Estate, where I go into talking about what you should be doing with your business so that you can get to that next level for about 5 to 10 minutes every single day. Thank you for joining me. Let's get started. Here are the 21 ways to lead generate, or at least lead routes you can take. All right, I've got this written down. So I'm going to follow my Google Doc. If you need this, just let me know, and I will send this over to you. These are, I put here are 21 lead generation routes that agents around the country are using right now. And let's start with maybe not the easiest one, but the one that I think will bring you eventually. If you spend more money and time, effort, everything on this one, it will work. Google Business Profile. And this is where you have to decide that you want to add pictures to it daily. You want to add short posts like social media. It's crazy. And reply to every single review. That helps so much. And make sure that you complete the profile, because a complete profile ranks way higher on Google Business Reviews. In fact, I get, and this is just organic, not paying LSA, right? Local service ads, because of the reviews. But organically, I get about 3 calls, and it's not a lot. I get about 3 calls a month, people inquiring, either a seller or a buyer. And these calls that I get are people that are ready to go. They're like, Tristan, I found you on Google, and the next immediate question, I researched you, right? Listen, here's my situation. And then the question comes in. I'm like, these are crazy easy. So of course I'm going to build this out. Probably your biggest opportunity. Number 2, local SEO content. This is where I want you to not just create blogs, like 600-word blogs about living in the neighborhood, living in the community, things to do here, whether it's school names, hiking trail names, things that only you would know by living here. But I would also want you to duplicate that in the form of a video. And I want you to, let me add this one because I have local SEO content. Also create a video from this. I thought I had added this one. And remember, if you need this, just message me on Instagram and YouTube. So not only are you doing the blog of this, but also showing me in a video. Like if you took the time to tell me these are the 3 best hiking trails, we have a lot of hiking trails in Southern California, but these are the best 3 hiking trails in, let's say, Newbury Park, in Dos Vientos specifically, I want to see one of them. I want you to show me a short video on it. Or, you know what, you could do 2 things on this one. Do the recording with your phone, and it could be a longer form video, right? So it's going to be horizontal. You're just going to go hiking, and you're going to be showing the camera what it's showing, like the hiking trail, the name, the cool little things. You're not going to be talking. You're just going to be recording for like 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. You know what? Maybe the whole hiking trail. Then you're going to do a voiceover over it. You're going to start the video and you're going to say, hey, I went through this hiking trail. Let's go right into it. And then you're just going to go and talk over the video. And you're like, Tristan, how do I do this? Well, there's a great video software app called Descript, Descript. Use it. The editing on there is insane. You literally just cross out the words and it edits, or just chop off the video section that you don't want. Super easy. Or you can upload it to CapCut and then do it there. Now, let me take a little sip of my water here. Local SEO content is number 2. Massive opportunity. Why? Because ChatGPT is also pulling from it. Think about that. Number 3, YouTube Shorts and full tours. Now, I know I talked about video here, but this is different. This is filming a 60-second or 3-minute walkthrough of a property for each listing. That means you're going to do one for a feature of the home, one for the whole home. Just take it. You like my sound effects, right? You're going to do one of the whole house, and then one maybe of what's there to do close by. And that's it. You've done 3 shorts and then one full one if you want. That's more horizontal for YouTube. And then you could just record and then you could do the voiceover after. You don't have to worry about doing both at the same time. Number 4, TikTok personality clips. Post quick buyer tips, agent reports, or just updates on your current market. One of the things I showed this morning on a morning call to our coaching clients and our brokerage was your ability to listen to conversations that you're having with buyers and sellers, and then based on those conversations, then creating specific PDFs or presentations so that when you have these conversations again with people, you have something to give away. And you can use that on social and say, hey, I've got this great, I'll give you an example of one that I did this morning. It was, I told Claude, I said, what are the top 5 challenges homeowners have when downsizing in Southern California? And Claude created it. And then I uploaded it through Claude into Canva. It created me a great presentation, like 6 slides, I believe. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slides. It built them all out and it's ready to go. And now I can give these out if I'm talking to a downsizer, right? Or like I said, for this one specifically, which is number 4, show up and give the value on TikTok. Say, hey, let's go over these 5 things you need to do if you're downsizing in a home, right? In Southern California. Or you could use it on Instagram. It doesn't just have to be on TikTok. The point is, go to where people are. Big, big opportunity. The best example I can give you on this is go to my Instagram or TikTok and then see what I'm posting. You'll see every day I'm posting the news about national real estate news, and people are engaging. They have questions and they're following. It's a long-term play, but it works. Number 5, Meta, Facebook and Instagram, lead ad forms. Man, if you want leads, this is going to be the fastest way to get leads and probably the least expensive. The conversion rate isn't as high as, say, like a review call from Google or even somebody reaching out through you through a YouTube video. Definitely not as high as a referral. But with a 1 to 2% conversion on these, if you're getting 100 of these a month, that's 1 or 2 transactions that you're going to be closing in 2 to 3 months, and they build up over time. So this is a very fast way. In fact, I should have put this as like number 2 or 3 on the list because this is a fast way to get leads, and a lot of teams and agents are doing this one. So if you have a question on this one, my director of technology, Tristan, can do these for you in most areas. We don't like to oversaturate certain areas. Just reach out to me and I'll connect you with Tristan. Number 6, Google search and performance max ads. So in essence, listen, Google ads. That's what we're looking at. And I want you to, and let me just change that, and Google ads. This is where you're going to spend some money investment into Google ads so that you can show up, but it's not going to be your generalized homes for sale in. It's going to be targeted keywords for things people search in your area when they want to move. And how do you do that? Well, you go to the back end of Google Analytics and you figure it out. Now, if you can't, you hire a company to do this for you because you shouldn't be the one who's creating ads all the time unless that's your specific job. And you have a team that handles everything else, right? But most of the time, you're not the one who's going to handle the marketing. But you definitely need to look into this because top teams, including our brokerage and our team, uses Google Ads. So please do them, place them on YouTube if you want to, put them up everywhere on keywords, keyword searches. This works. Number 7, Google local service ads. This one is a hit or miss in some areas. In my area, no matter how many times I've tried, it just doesn't work. I get too many calls on me being a pet store, and I can't figure out why people call me. I'm not a damn pet store, but that's like the number one call I get. So I shut it off, and I'm like, let's try it again. Same thing. I'm like, do you not read that I'm not a pet store? Anyway, for me, it doesn't work. And for others, it doesn't work either. But in some areas, man, this works. Like I'm talking to an agent in Seattle and in Phoenix, and this works so well for them. So for you, you've got to test it out and see if it works. Now, it's gotten a little bit more expensive in areas that it's working, almost $50 a lead in some areas. But in some areas, it's still pretty low. So give it a shot. It's directly by Google. Just type in Google Service Ads, and you'll see how to do this. They'll verify you. You need your insurance for being a real estate agent driving people over, right? They need that. Anyway, that's number 7. Number 8, Zillow, Realtor.com, Homes.com. These are places you can go to either brand your listings, get more awareness, and in some cases like Zillow and Realtor.com, get more leads. Homes.com is not for leads. It's more for pushing your listing, giving more awareness, and in some cases, it does bring you leads. Just know the differentiation, okay? Homes.com is not for leads, but Realtor.com and Zillow are. And they're good, but they're also spotty, so not every area works the same, and they're very expensive. So just know that, but they do work. Number 9, expired listing relaunches. This is where you're going to have to create a plan to see if expired listings in your area are popping up, and if they are, what's your opportunity? Are you going to use RedX, or are you going to use a different company to bring in the right people by calling them and having the script and the process and maybe mailers and door knocking? It's a lot, right? So you've got to decide, is expired listings for you? Because if there are a lot of properties in your area expiring, not selling, going off market, that is a massive opportunity for you. And you can get those to relist because I think the number was, let me see if I have it in front of me. No, I don't. I believe it was like 40% of all of the listings that pop up that expire and then relist end up selling for less than what they were originally listed for. That's a big percentage, and those numbers are by RedX. But the point for me that I'm trying to make here is you have an opportunity to connect with these listings that expired because guess what? These people wanted to sell their home. They couldn't the first time. And hopefully, if you're going to go this route, you specialize in this. So people are like, you know what? Since Tristan specializes in this, he's got a whole plan for us because this is his specialty. The 7-step process for selling your home that didn't sell the first time could work. So if this is for you, man, this is a big opportunity in markets that have expired listings. And number 10, because I didn't realize we weren't going to have enough time for all 21, we're going to split this into 2. Number 10, FSBO help calls. So in essence, just find out where they're at. Do the same thing you're doing with expireds. Use RedX or whatever company you want. We use RedX. But offer a free net sheet. Offer value for them that they need. Offer a free CMA based on you thinking that they're priced right or not. Maybe the 10 things that buyers need to watch out for so that you can give it to them so they can give it out to their buyers that come through randomly, or an open house process checklist because they may be having their open houses on their own. Or here are the things you need to watch out for selling a for sale by owner, right? So here it is, Mr. For Sale by Owner, watch out for these 10 things because these are important. I don't want you to fall for one of these. Anyway, that's value. And then that gets you in the door. And if you provide this over time, for sale by owners do end up selling. But more importantly, it has to be a market that has for sale by owners. Those are the 10 for the day. Let's go over 11 of them tomorrow, and that'll complete our 21. Have an awesome day. And please, if you need this, just message me on Instagram or YouTube and subscribe to the newsletter at the top of the description, wherever you're watching or listening to this. Have an awesome day.